Have you guys heard of this man, Derek Jeter?
I have, yeah.
You heard of him before?
One of my favorite Derek Jeter stories I will tell before we even begin this.
Please.
John Travolta went on Letterman and talked about,
wait. Intro. Derek Jeter's retiring. All right, go.
So Travolta's on Letterman, I don't know, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. And he's like, it's just, he's like, so you're becoming a sports, something like that. He's like, I was at the Yankee game. I had great seats. And it's just amazing. You can sit, I'm right on the field, and you come out, and there's Derek Jeter in the on-deck show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was really special.
What show was this on?
Letterman. And it's Travolta, so you can't correct him.
You can't?
I don't think so. He didn't do it.
Why?
He's a big star. Like, it's you'd embarrass him by correcting him. Like, the point
You would embarrass him.
Yeah.
It's Derek Jeter.
Well, I mean, actually, now that you say it, I think I would do it.
You would?
I would do it too.
Anyway, what didn't happen?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, interesting.
That's a Travolta.
Why is it exactly, and there's a few quotes via USA Today that I really like, I'll get to in a moment. Why exactly, when we talk about the Yankees, is he always like the one guy that we leave exempt from the rest of the Yankees?
Because people like him, and people who hate the Yankees also like Derek Jeter. That happens with
But why
teams,
is that, is my question.
First of all, it took some time. I mean, he was hated along with everybody else for a while.
Well, because he was a Yankee.
He was a Yankee, and then
to know him.
And then, inevitably in sport, he got older. He stayed there. He was still there, and it's
That's a respect factor already.
As we've had in our Kobe Bryant conversation, hating an athlete and rooting against him gets harder when they continue to succeed at an older age. It's just inevitably Kobe Bryant at 37. You're like, come on, you can do it.
No, that's you. Like that.
No, I think
you admitted to that.
Yes, but I mean that's natural. I mean, I'm not exceptional in that way. Older guys who are still producing, you root for.
JR doesn't root for Kobe. JR fucking hates Kobe.
Yeah, but I mean, finding the one exception. I mean, a lot of people hate Kobe. I'm saying that in general, an older athlete who succeeds is an interesting story. Yeah. Jack Nicklaus winning that Masters at 46 was thrilling in a way that if he'd won it at 40, it wouldn't have been that thrilling, and you might have thought, tired of Nicklaus.
No, unquestionably, and you knew all that money was going to go to the George H.W. Bush campaign that he wanted. But and Derek Jeter has also, he's always seemed to like playing baseball, and I think that his attitude has always been great. I mean, he's been cocky, but not Yankee cocky the whole way.
The unfortunate thing about what's great about liking Derek Jeter, and I like Derek Jeter too, fine, is that he stayed out of scandal completely. Being in New York and being a single playboy in New York, he has stayed out of scandal completely. He's also, in 20 years, as Keith Olbermann said a couple of days ago, said nothing interesting at any time to any reporter. And I get why he did that. And he played it right because here it is and universally praised.
Sure.
But it's a sign that's saying, hey, you know what, we gave 110%, we did our job, we just take it one day at a time, can't get too high. Like, that works.
And all the tumult that accompanies the Yankees. My favorite player when I was a kid, Chris Chambliss, was part of what was called the Bronx Zoo in the Yankees. And Reggie Jackson and Thurman Munson and infighting and Billy Martin. Chris was the dullest player, the dullest interview.
And you appreciated that.
I liked it. I thought it was kind of cool, and I think that's what people at a much bigger level think of Derek Jeter too.
Ben's point basically being spoken through USA Today. He always, Jeter, said the right thing, did the right thing, acted the right way, and all the while still managed to have as much fun as anybody. He remains one of New York's most eligible bachelors, dating movie stars and models, living in a fishbowl with paparazzi, praying for a slip-up. It never happened. He played the bulk of his career in the steroid era, watched the temptation of performance-enhancing drugs ruin the reputation of teammates such as Roger Clemens, Andy Pettitte, A-Rod, but never has his name even been whispered in any involvement. He might have been the greatest clean player to play in the dirtiest era.
I just remember when he got his 3,000th hit and watching him do that, on television. But he came back he went 5 for 5 in that game.
I know that. I remember
and he hit a home run, and I may have hit a home run to get his 3,000th. Come to think of it, and he was 5 for 5 in the game. It was just like, you're like, frickin' Derek Jeter, God damn it. And what the fuck was he doing there in 2001? Like, what was he doing playing 6 feet in front of home plate when Shane Spencer blooped that ball in and Jeremy Giambi should have scored the one run that would have given the A's a 1-0 win and a 3-0 series sweep? What was he there for?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been there. It doesn't make any sense. He shouldn't have been there. Jeremy Giambi should have slid, but he shouldn't have been there. Yeah. And that, of course, every A's fan knows. I don't have to look at a list. I've already seen lists. Derek Jeter's 10 greatest plays. I know what number 1 is. I'm not interested in that fucking list. I don't know why he was there. Yeah.
All right, so we'll end on that note. See you soon.